Alright, hey guys, this is the inventory you're gonna need for Barrows. Spade is 100% mandatory, you can't do anything without it. Runes for whatever spell you're looking to cast, that's differential. I use a crossbow to kill Arams, because I have this to melee with, but that's only to get my health back. Prayer potions, depending on your prayer level and how long you're willing to stay. This isn't mandatory, but I use Guthans to stay long. I can do about 15 runs in one inventory. And then teleport if you want. I use my glory, but then the rest is food. For armor, my mage armor is Arams with Mystic Gloves, Infinity Boots. I always use Ring of Life because it's better to be safe than sorry. I use Book of Balance, but pretty much anything works. Defender if you want. Your bolts for Arams, then skill cape or a mage cape will work, and then whatever staff you want. And glory should do just fine. Alright guys, here are my stats for Barrows. I have 77 HP, 75 attack, 77 strength, 77 defense, 74 range, 70 prayer, 77 mage, and then 40 summoning, but you can't bring familiars into Barrows, so don't even try. And obviously this is my most proud level, my hunter level. It's my best level by far. But, I mean, anything goes. I've seen level 55s pray this. If you have 43 prayer, if you don't have 43 prayer, don't even try. Don't even come here. There's absolutely no point. But if you have like 60 in these, and some people don't even melee, which is fine. I mean, you can get away with 60 mage. It's really not a statistic thing, but I mean, obviously stats help a lot. This is one way how to get to Barrows. It's you just gotta start Nature Spirit, I'm pretty sure, and obviously Priest and Pearl done. You start here, you go through the gate, and you pretty much just follow the end. And then once you get to here, you go through here, and your boat's right there, and the boat takes you all the way down here. You just get off or it takes you here, I mean, you just get off and go to Barrows. That's one of the easier ways. There's other ways. I know like one of them and puts you right at the boat, but I never did that quest because I'm a lazy ass. Alright, this will be me getting to Barrows. The way I'm gonna do it is I'm going to Ancient Magic and freeze them, which is why I stay for a long time. There's other ways like Slayer Staff, even Verax works for melee, but you can pretty much do anything. I mean, it's very flexible, especially if you're a higher level. But you see, just happen I got a rotten food. Sometimes the ghost attacks you. That's the good thing about the quest to get here. The ghost doesn't attack you, and you don't get rotten food. But I mean, that happens like one every 4 times, and it's only like one unless you're completely lost. And then it takes you to here. The first one I always like to do is Darax to get your prey. I mean, you always want to pray against him, pray melee, because low HP, he can kill you. Oh, that's my tunnel. And a tunnel pretty much is, you're gonna have to enter the tunnel to get the loot chest, and one brother will randomly be selected to be your tunnel, and you'll fight them randomly in there. Alright, then I go to Carol's next. You want to pray range against him because he hits through everything. People say that mage doesn't work against him, but I use Ice Burst. It's not that expensive, and you get most of your runes back. As you can see, it works completely fine for me. I mean, if you have high melee, you can do it, but I just use mage. It's not that big of a deal to me. And Ice Burst helps to freeze them. Obviously not in Carol's, but like Guthans, Torag, some people pray melee against them because they can hit you, but with Ice Burst, they're pretty much frozen the whole time and they're not going to reach you. Also, your quick pair might want to be melee for this. Alright, next we'll have Arams, he's in the middle. I always go him next and use my remaining prey, which I really don't have much after Darax, but he's my tunnel. I mean, he sometimes hits you. If you have D-high, you don't need to pray against him. But I range against them, you can melee against them. It's fine. If you're gonna melee, I suggest I'd bring potions because you see all the spells he's casting lowers your strength, attack, and defense. But I'm in mage armor, so it really doesn't affect me. But I'm also protecting. He can be annoying. He's one of the easier brothers. Alright, after you do Arams, you can pretty much do any order you want. I'm doing Guthans next. as I said, some people pray like this guy. I mean, he's Slayer Dart method. I'll make a video for that if you guys want me to. But I have a little bit of prayer left, so there's no point not using it. But normally I would have none, but since he's my Derex in my tunnel, it works out that way. See, the freezing method works like this. They can't hit you then like this. I mean, they just stand there, and then like every 3 casts, they're gonna break out of it, and they can hit you twice. But if you want, people like to kite them around the room like this, so they never get hit, and then you can stay here forever. But it's really not that big of a deal. Guthin's his special. If he hits you, he can steal your health, the amount he hits, which can be a little annoying. But he really doesn't hit that much. But some people play melee. Like if you're like in this guy's gear, you should be fine. Other than that, Guthin's is really easy. Alright, we'll go to Torag next. He is the weakest of all of them. He's got great defense though, so if you're meleeing, he could be your toughest. He has his sprees where he'll hit you a lot, but other than that, he's fine. He won't hit you much. His Barrows special is he can transfer energy from you to him, and it looks like a big hand coming up to get you. And also, some people have been wondering what this means. I mean, the Staff of Light special, one of its special abilities, it has like a 15% chance of not using any runes, which is really nice. He's really easy. No one really has that big of a deal with him. Alright, next we'll do Varrock. His ability, he hits through prayer, so there's really no, like, I think it's a 30% chance of hitting through prayer, so you can pray against him if you want, but it really doesn't matter. I mean, he does hit though. Out of all the brothers, I would say, besides Derex, he has to hit the hardest. He's pretty simple though. I mean, all of them are easy. There's really no challenge to any of them, especially if you're freezing. This guy right here is praying against him, but I mean, yeah, I'm getting hit by him, but he might get hit by him too. See, he probably had extra pray because his just ran out. His special also hits through armor too, so if you're wondering why, if you have like Torogs on and you're getting hit with them, it's really not that big of a deal. I mean, he can do anything. Alright, we're coming up on the tunnel now. If you brought extra armor or better armor than mage armor, you can toss that on. Alright, the tunnel pretty much has 4 doors. I'm gonna grab my health back fast. There's 4 doors when you enter. See, examine door. This one I can open, so I have to go through that. And when you get there, alright, also kill creature slain is your kill count. People, there's rumors that if you have a higher kill count, you'll have higher chance of getting armor, Barrows armor, or weapons. That's not true. It's just, here it is. Above 11 kill count, you have actually a chance to get a D-med or a half a key. And also above 10 kill count, you can get bolt racks and blood runes. But normally, if you're below any of that, you won't get any of that. And you'll normally get chaos runes, mine runes, and like 1k cash. If you're doing a lot of runs, there's no point in getting a kill count. But if you're only here for like 2 or even 1, you might as well do it, because you can actually get about 70k in runes each time. As you can see, my Guthin's is completely failing right now. There we go. But yes, Guthin's, you can stay here pretty much forever with it. I mean, it's great. My favorite Barrows armor, at least, and right now it's cheap. I think it's 2.8 mil for this set. It's been declining though. So, yeah. Alright, this is the Staff of Light spec. You're gonna see this, and for 1 minute, you can't get hit. Well, you get hit half. Alright, this is the blood room, or rat room. You see how it's an examined door, so I can't go through that. But there's going to be 4 rooms: bloodworm, rat, skeleton, and spider. This is the skeleton room, obviously, and I can only examine the door, so I can't go through that. So you got to keep going. It's in a squared shape, and there's also the outer doors like these. like our big long hallway. Sometimes you have to take them. You'll get the hang of it more times you do it. Alright, I got unlucky and I have to run around the whole place. This is the spider room, so I'm guessing I have the bloodworm room. When you get here, every time you open a door, a new monster appears, and sometimes that's your tunnel monster. You never know. But this is the bloodworm room, obviously. And you get here, there's going to be a puzzle. But normally when you open the puzzle, I don't know why it's not happening right now. I need to do. I'm going to get attacked like that. And it just goes away every time I try to open it. And you can see there's 4 different puzzles. There's all 4 of them. And you have to kill this monster before you open it, or that's just going to keep happening. But if you have ancients, you can pretty much just freeze them, walk 1 step, and open it. Here, I will post the link for the puzzle answers when this video is done. It will just be in the description. Alright, if you haven't found your brother yet that you have to kill, he's going to appear now when you open the chest. As you can see, I got Jagex, which is annoying because I have to pray. You always, like I said, if you don't pray against him, he can hit you for 700. It's happened to the best of us. I mean, there's no point in really ice bursting safing him because I'm praying anyway. He hits 0 every time if you're praying. And don't worry, his special will not hit through prayer. But it's still one of the best Barrows specials. And also, your prayer gets drained pretty much in any Barrows room. Alright, this is the reward I got. I got 41 blood runes. The coins are right there. I normally just drop them. 270 mine runes, and then I got about 50 death runes and 100 chaos runes. I mean, as you see, I didn't lose any money, but I didn't gain any money. So this is, I mean, if you're really conservative on your money, you can train magic this way. But I don't see anyone who would want to do that greatly. But it's also, once you're gonna not like it probably until you get an item. But once you get your item, you're gonna be like, this is the best thing I've ever seen. Because I mean, there's been points where you can get an item that's 100k, and then you can 10 runs later you're gonna get an item that's 4 mil, and that's a 4 mil you never had before, so it's obviously good. And there's a lot of clan events. If you're a clan leader, this can be an event for your clan. This is I know my clan. If you guys want to join, you can tell me. We're recruiting not greatly, but right, I'm being stupidity right here. Alright, I'm running. You don't. Most people teleport out, but if you're doing multiple runes, you can run out, and you're gonna see. If you can't tell my screen shaking, that's not because of my bad computer. That's because of it. And rocks are gonna fall on you. When these rocks fall on you, they're gonna do like 30 damage, 3 if you're an old player, and they're really. People hesitate in this part and think there's gonna be a rock that falls on you and kills you. It's not gonna happen. I've been here for a while. It will never happen. And then you can go up, and then you pretty much can restart if you're gonna do it this way. Like, I come down here, I have 0 creatures slain and 0 brothers slain. So there's pretty much anything goes with this.